This is the Bucksport Police Department, statewide car-to-car with an active shooter drill only. Repeating, Bucksport Police Department, statewide car-to-car, active shooter drill only. Bucksport Police, all Bucksport Patrol. Report of active shooter, Bucksport Middle School. At least one shooter, multiple injured. Unknown other parties that are involved.
The whole process is about preparedness for multiple agencies to respond to a disaster. The disaster today is to mark active shooter.
The executive.
So based on this particular drill here, what are you seeing through these cameras? And I understand these cameras can be seen as well elsewhere.
Correct. We have a forward display for people that are running the scenario and be given critique at the end so we can advise. As you can see, it's not just normal hallways in a school. It's towards the end of the year, so there's a lot of debris or classroom materials in the hallway as well, which becomes an extra obstruction. One thing is about these situations, we don't want to delay response. So we have another responder coming in now. He's going to have to catch up with whoever the scene commander is in order to get apprised. Upon first arrival, we had a single unit come in, a pair of units, another single unit, another pair of units, and that occurred over the 3 minutes. So when they come in, they immediately go to the sound of shots. They want to stop the carnage or stop any injuries immediately. So
the thought process now is that lives are being lost because of the time delay. So first responders, law enforcement, fire personnel, EMS, are all receiving training so that they can effectively save lives on the scene, while sometimes gunfire or while school is still a hot zone with respect to the threats that may exist. So one of the trainings that we've provided is exactly that: tactical medical training for EMS personnel, for law enforcement personnel, for fire department and first responders, so that they're well prepared and well suited to be able to render that type of triage care instantly and immediately.
It's just really your training just totally kicks in, doesn't it?
It does. It really does. I mean, you go to autopilot, you do your triage, and it's a little different than basic EMS. You're taught scene safety, and here you have to really think out of the box. You have to use your triage skills really quickly and fix things that could become life-threatening that are simple. Something simple as a bleeding wound, if we simply have pressure dressings and have the patient themselves hold that until we can extricate them, could save their lives as opposed to them being in a building for a long period of time while we're waiting for the whole building to be clear.
It's really intense, and it makes me feel like we need to kind of revamp our plan a little bit.
Really? What makes you say that?
Well, I mean, and I guess we have to work with what we have, but our rooms are so wide open that any hiding spot that we have for our kids is going to be wide open. So it's really scary.
One of the highlights of the training today is the multi-jurisdictional, multi-agency approach, whereby we have identified any number of people in the Bucksport area, and in Hancock County we even have representation from across the river from Waldo County today, because that's likely a reality whereby we may draw upon their law enforcement resources as a response agency to an incident here in Bucksport. And all those agencies and all those individuals volunteered their time today to come and be part of this training, so it's phenomenal, where we have folks at the municipal, the county, and state agency level training together.
Hear the first shot or second shot, somebody was in the hall, Steve, and he